Hi guys! Last week I did the journaling tag, as you know, and I showed you some of what was in, oh god this is heavy, in some of my old journals, and quite a few of you said that you would actually like to see more of my teenage journals and the sort of things I wrote about, so here I am. I warn you, there's a whole lot of teenage angst in here. It's hormones galore, boys galore, yeah, so, I'm gonna bet these, you're not seeing it all. You're not seeing everything that's in here. But anyway, a lot of it would be quite boring because it's like, I went to school today, had PE, didn't like PE, came home, had beans for tea. So a lot of it's quite boring. There's some interesting stuff in here, some doodling, and you can see the progression of how I came to the art journaling side of things. So I'll do a sort of a little bit of a flip and talk more about these. You ain't seen it all though, I'll tell you that now. But I am going to share some of it with you. So here goes. I dropped the entire pile, so they're all out of order now, but anyway, let's just start. So, apologise, it's a bit shadowy again. Every time I come to record lately, the weather's pretty rubbish, so I have to have the lights on as well as the wind blinds open, so it's shadowy. Anyway, crack on, I've got a lot to get through. This is my first ever journal, as I showed you last week. I love this journal and I would use this journal now. It's oh, I've got paper, but my desk is permanently sticky and permanently has like bits of paper cuttings all over it. So this is quite padded, it's lovely. It used to have a lock on there which has been taken off, obviously I struggled with it. Yeah, I've kind of vetted my journals, as I said, because yeah, there's some scary stuff in there. So I will pull away to find the page and then pull back again, because when I flip the page there's some stuff I don't want to see. So I skip it. I love this. The stuff that I used to use my diaries for. Skip it was like a toy thing, and you swung round your leg and it counted how many laps you did, and I just kept a record of how many laps I did. This paper's really thin now, really thin. This I think has got to be my all-time favourite, and I think it sort of shows like how I've always drawn and doodled and used pen and colour in my journals. Just love it. It says, private and confidential beyond this page, no peepers or else, don't look please. And then it says here, secrets. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Secrets something or other, but it's talking about my secrets anyway. So I obviously how old was I? 91. At 10 years old, I obviously had quite a few secrets. Yeah. So I'm just gonna cover that page because it had my address and stuff like that from when I was younger, and obviously I don't want to show some of my address and stuff, so I'm just going to cover that over with a bit of paper. Yeah, Baby Bobby apparently is his name, so there we go. What else is exciting in here? Just wanted to show you really because of I think it's quite interesting. So you know, I've always been into stickers. This year, I'll talk about Christmas. This year I would like a hi-fi stacker system, a rabbit, a watch, some clothes. This is a picture of one of my faves. There you go, Minnie Mouse. And yeah, just again, like, you know, always used colour and, you know, different stuff. So on Thursday, 11th of April, 91, I was watching Blue Peter today, which is a TV programme in the UK. And there was a competition where you have to write a bit in a book called Animals Matter, and they do matter, and I'm going to do a word search. There you go, obviously very important for me. And yeah, just some more pretties. This was 10. I was 10 years old and I was doing art journaling. And you know, I just always really enjoyed journaling. April 91, and I just said, you know, I went shopping and I got some felt tip colour pens, and these are the colours. You can see my love affair from a really early age, can't you? Oh, I just love it. I just love looking back. This one's great. In 1991, to go on holiday, I saved £2.85 in savings, and then I gave up, clearly. But it's quite interesting because I still sort of, well, I do this now in my Filofax. I keep a log of my savings. So as a 10-year-old, I was obviously very aware of my pocket money and where it was going and where I wanted to spend it. So yeah, just find that incredibly, I find that incredibly interesting. Yeah, that's a clipping in there. There's a photo of young me. Yeah, cringe. Some doodling, and obviously I've crossed it out as a hedgehog, and you know, I've crossed it out so you can see my workings and how I want to get it right. So, you know, probably the first uses of a sketchbook. 1992, Mademoiselle Abominable. That's apparently who she is, which, yeah, in her very striking French dress there. Yes, very, very striking. I was obviously, one day I might show you, I found a folder full of, I wanted to be a fashion designer and all my fashions. One day I might show you that. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that journal. It all takes a very similar vein, a bit of writing, bit of doodling and stuff. So from there I progressed to this diary here, which I love. It's a picture of my mum and dad. Very youthful they were too. Anna's diary. Keep off, mum and dad. Hilarious, isn't it? Absolutely hilarious. And this diary didn't actually use all that much. You can that's how it was kind of laid out, and I had a sort of an on and off affair with writing in it, as you can see. But yeah, so it's not all that exciting, and I read some of this journal diary out the other week, last week, so yeah, so that's that. Then what was next? 92, is it this one? Let me see. Yeah, it was this one. The lock's been bust again, but they come with those itty bitty tiny keys, you know, so I was always losing them. But I remember getting this one for Christmas in one of my stockings, and it's kind of this, it's got like a plastic heart with my name engraved on it, and I do remember getting this, and obviously I wrote Anna's diary on there in gold pen. It's just covered in confetti heart, and it's really cute. Really like it. My mum every year bought me a journal or a notebook for Christmas, so I entirely have my mother to blame for journaling. Which is interesting because, as far as I know, my mum, I'll have to ask her, but as far as I know, my mum has never journaled and doesn't journal, but she started me off with my love affair of notebooks and journals, so thank you, Mum. Opening up, I had a grading system for my journals, and for the day I had, from A plus was brilliant, A was good, A not so good, B plus was alright, B not so alright, B okay, C plus was boring, C equals awful, C minus equals dreadful, and Z equals disgusting. So there we go. And let me see if I can find you a page where I've graded. Let me just see if you just bear with me, because here we go. Let's cover that up a little bit. Yeah, so I'd written what I wanted to write about the day there, and then in the bottom I've got an A plus there and an A minus there, so that's how I graded my days, what I felt about the day. Yeah, so there we go. And then in the very beginning of my journal, I obviously did this at the end of the year. I don't remember doing it, but I obviously did this at the end of the year. Things I should remember about 1992. And in there I've got 29th of February, my mega bowl party for my birthday. 1st of April, I became a vegetarian. 18th of May, I went to the Isle of Wight with school. 8th of September, I started secondary school. 31st of October, we went on holiday for Dad's 40th birthday. So yeah, they were like my highlights of the year. And mainly it's written, yeah, just mainly a written journal. Nothing terribly exciting. There's a theme with my journals. Most of them have blank pages. I don't know why. I think I had so many journals I kind of went on and off them. And some notebooks you love, don't you? And some journals you love and have a real affinity with, and are sad when it finishes, and other ones you just don't. So, and a lot of that I think is, for me, is like the size and the paper and how you feel at the time. So that was that one. I think this one's next. Let me just check. Yeah. So moving on was this one. And this is the proper in-the-depth teenage angst and hormones. And it was a naff diary, which I have doodled and graffitied all over, which I used to do with my school books, as I showed in my vlog when I first found this box of journals. I showed you some of my school books that I totally destroyed. Got Anna's diary, keep off, keep out, private. So what was started 93. So what was I? 93. Hang on, my maths is awful. So I was 13 when I started this diary. And when did I finish it? Let me just have a look. Okay, I was 13 when I started and 15 when I finished. So, hence there's a lot of real teenage stuff in here. But I've marked a few pages that I can show. Obviously there's the front cover that I doodled and stuck stickers all over. The spines, it's really delicate now. This is the inside, so, you know, I liked a bit of customization with stickers. Very interesting stuff. Oh god, how embarrassing, how embarrassing. Apparently Tom Cruise is sexy. And everyone remember Saved by the Bell, do they? Apparently they love gods, which, you know, we all knew, didn't we, in the 80s, that they would love gods in the Saved by the Bell. Come on, ladies, don't deny it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see then, shall we? Hang on. The journaling's quite good on this. I feel, this is December 1993, Christmas Day. I feel sorry for Mum and Dad being woken up at 6:10 by me. Ha ha. I got all the presents that I asked for. Guess what? I got a colour TV. It is really excellent. I also got a personal stereo, a watch, clothes, toiletries and lots of other bits and bobs. What? Spoilt? Midnight Mass was good last night, even though I can't remember much about the service other than it was good. Lunch was a bit late, but when we actually ate it, it was really lovely. I had a vegetarian nut roast and so did Mum, and Dad and Bodie was the dog, had turkey and bacon. We were all having a go at Dad's juggling balls. They are really great. In the evening we played games. It was really fun. Dark Tower was the best. There we go. Exciting stuff, people. Exciting stuff. This is the great one. I clipped. This is my first attempt at smashing. This is clippings from magazines of quizzes that I answered, which is, you know, great. Let me see. I've flagged some pages. Oh, this is hilarious. I remember what 2nd of February 95. In drama today, I was in a group with Lauren, Alex, Stephen, W and Martin. When we were sat down, Alex said to me, "I like your shoes." Me, "Thanks." Ow. "I've seen you wear them before." Me, "Yeah, I had them last year." Ow. "They are still fashionable though, and they're really nice." Yeah. That's a chat up line if ever I heard one. I still say this. Oh heck by gum. I still say that. That is still something that I say even now. Moving on. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Another one of these small padded lockable diaries. Stickers again. Love the stickers. Let me see. Oh, it's by Planet Happy. Do you remember Planet Happy? I remember Planet Happy. More stickers. Everybody loves stickers. So I'm just trying to show you stuff without kind of like really embarrassing myself. More stickers, obviously from some sort of teenage magazine. More drawings. Don't know why. I was obviously into drawing. Obviously into drawing cats' bottoms. Who knows why? No one knows why. Who knows? There's a lot of swearing in this journal. A lot of swearing. Oh, this is interesting. I painted the colour of nail varnish that I was wearing. What did I write? The colour of nail varnish that is on my fingers at this present moment in time. I think it's cool. How about you? Yes, I was slightly crazy. Still wear that colour nail varnish. Oh, me and Pete. That was a boyfriend I had at the time. Yeah, Oasis are groovy. Oasis are groovy. That's the word on the street. So, always been a doodler in my journals. Always, always, always. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. How sweet. This is when I met my husband. Well, right. I've known John, my husband, since secondary school. So, since I was 11, I knew John. Because we went to the same school and we were in some of the same classes. And we actually became boyfriend and girlfriend, or we were going out with each other from 1997. Yeah, 97. But this, let me just get a date for you. I'm not showing you the rest. So don't ask me. Oh, this is 97. This is okay. Wednesday the 15th of October 97. Okay. And John and I started going out with each other on the 17th of November 2007. So a month before we started going out with each other, I wrote, I do know one thing. John Brim was asking after me as to whether or not I'm going to the party. I went to the party. I went to the party, and the rest, as they say, is history. I'm now happily married. So the party was obviously well worth me going to, is all I can say. So, yeah. Happy times, and I've got this now to look back on, folks. I never said this would be interesting. I never said this would be interesting. Oh, I've missed one. Sorry. This one is previous to this one. I do apologise, getting excited. This is a dinky one. And whilst it's cute, I remember not really liking this one that much because it was a bit too small to write in and stuff. So, cute though. 25th of December 95 to 18th of February 96. There's a theme here, as you can tell. As I said, my mum bought me a new journal or notebook every Christmas, and all of my diaries basically start. Yeah, so just like more writing, some flags, more doodling, and Bert the Bat, help me quick, I think I've cracked, ha ha ha. It's interesting for me. This one is like a Chinese embroidered type journal with leather embossed sides, I think. I don't know. It's taken a battering over the time. This has a postcard in the front and a bit of doodling, but pretty much it's loads of pages that I never write in. Oh gosh. Never write in. And I don't know what, you know, I think it's because I used to just have so many different notebooks. And I'm pretty sure, actually, there are some more journals that I haven't found yet. I'm almost sure of it, because I've always had several on the go. But this one was just kind of mainly writing, bit of doodling, bit of stickers, and mainly writing. This one is very interesting because this one was definitely when I was going out with John, because this one is dated, let me see, December 1997, so I had been with John for a month by this point. I love this little journal, it's so sweet. It was blank inside, but like a mottled colour with just a couple of flowers on the edges, but it's a nice size, and I've earmarked a page. I know why now. How sweet is that? John, I love you and always will. Let me see what date that was written on. I'm not showing you what the page was before that because, yes, cringy. Let me see. Thursday the 20th of August. What year? 1998. Ah, so we'd been together nearly a year. Ah, how sweet. Anna loves John, and I still do. I know. Cringy. And I think this is the last teenage. I think this was the last teenage journal. May 2002. Yeah, May 2000. So, I was just about to turn 19. So, still in my teens. This is like a silky, shiny fabric, and just a little notebook. And this is all just a written journal. So yes, cringy yet fun. So there we go. This is my teenage journals. That was me. And yeah, interesting stuff. It's quite good fun, isn't it, to look back on your journals? And you know, that's kind of one of the reasons why I journal, because you know, I've got these to look back on from my teens and, you know, be like, fun stuff, you know, reminds me of fun stuff that I did, and it's all, you know, everything you do and feel and experience all makes you who you are today, all shapes your future. So, yeah, I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't have done this and been through all of this and all of that. So, yeah, there we go. I hope you've enjoyed, and yes, I don't know what to say, because it's kind of like, some of it's just like, oh man, yeah, but anyway, yeah, more journaling, lovely stuff to come, so thanks for watching guys, bye.